It was a combination of both because at some point there was going to be more of what was happening. I wasn't trying to avoid that, but I did want to make sure I got my point across. And I stayed until I felt that I gotten my point across. And then my intentionality was to leave anyway. I didn't plan to stay to listen through what he was saying. That was never in a part of my program. I wanted to get my point across and then leave. And I did that and I left.
I got to ask you this here. There was this moment where Donald Trump said, if you agree with this statement, then stand up. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens. The right wing is really playing this up by saying, well, the Republicans stood up and the Democrats, they refused to stand up. What do you say about that? And, you know, Glenn Beck is like, oh, my God, that was the easiest applause line. And, you know, here you had the family of a young girl who was killed by an undocumented worker. And they were like, how dare you dishonor by not standing up? What do you make of that whole part of the speech?
Well, the first duty is to support the Constitution. And the Constitution has places in it where all people are to be protected. So I stand with the Constitution. He stands with a might makes right mentality. And if we allow this might makes right mentality, ends justify the means to persist, we will shred the Constitution. It will become meaningless. And we will then have more than authoritarianism. We will have the dictatorship that we all dread and would not want to see happen and occur in this country.